Sometimes, when someone truly likes you but works hard to hide it, their real feelings surface long before their words ever dare to. They might try to act completely normal, but their eyes, their timing, and their restless nervous energy often reveal far more than they ever intend. If this video speaks to you, please like, share, and subscribe for more healing reminders. Mixed signals can feel genuinely confusing, especially when someone seems intensely interested one moment and suddenly cold and distant the very next. But when the very same patterns keep repeating again and again, those hidden feelings become almost impossible for them to truly hide anymore. Sign 1. They grow visibly nervous whenever you're around, even if they normally seem calm and confident with almost everyone else. They might stumble awkwardly over the simplest words, laugh nervously, or suddenly forget how to act naturally the moment you walk near. Right before approaching you, they secretly fix their hair, straighten their clothes, or quietly steady themselves without even realizing they're doing it. Even a small, casual compliment from you can hit them far harder than they expected, and their face instantly gives the truth away. When someone is determined to hide their feelings, their words may stay carefully controlled, but their body almost always reacts first and fastest. If your presence alone makes them suddenly self-conscious, nervous, or strangely over-careful, there's very likely something deeper quietly hiding underneath. One nervous moment alone barely means anything, but repeated awkwardness that only ever happens around you can quickly become a real, undeniable pattern. And 2, they remember the tiniest little details about you, the exact kind of things most other people would forget within minutes. They might remember your favorite drink, a random story you told once, or something small you casually mentioned weeks ago. They notice the tiniest changes in you, because their attention naturally stays locked closer on you than they're ever willing to admit. Sometimes they even keep quiet mental notes about exactly what makes you smile, simply because your happiness genuinely matters to them. Small, easily forgettable details become deeply important when someone is emotionally invested but still far too shy to say it out loud. When someone remembers what almost everyone else completely ignores, it usually means they were listening with far more than simple politeness. Small, quiet memories can silently reveal exactly the feelings they're desperately trying their hardest to keep hidden away. Sign 3. They constantly find small reasons to be near you, even when they pretend the whole thing is purely accidental. They might offer you help you barely even need, sit closer than necessary, or somehow appear right where you happen to be. They might stretch ordinary conversations longer than usual, because leaving too quickly feels like losing a precious chance to be near you. What looks like simple coincidence the first time may start feeling deliberately intentional once it keeps happening again and again. Sometimes pure, undeniable attraction quietly pulls people closer together long before they're ever truly brave enough to explain exactly why. If even your closest friend starts noticing the very same pattern, then maybe you really aren't imagining any of it. People often reveal their real interest through where they consistently choose to be, not only through the words they actually say. Sign 4. Their friends start acting strange around you, almost as if they already secretly know exactly what's going on. Friends often accidentally expose hidden crushes through relentless teasing, quiet whispering, awkward sideways looks, or sudden bursts of laughter. They might playfully push the person toward you, deliberately create awkward little moments, or watch your every reaction far too closely. If they completely panic the moment their friends start teasing them, it's probably because the joke is hitting far too close to the truth. Sometimes hidden feelings become painfully obvious to absolutely everyone else long before the person finally works up the courage to admit them. When their friends keep acting strangely suspicious around you, they may simply be reacting to something you were never even supposed to know. Sudden embarrassment can be a powerful, telling sign when someone is desperately trying to hide real feelings in front of others. Sign 5. They quietly get jealous but work incredibly hard to pretend they couldn't possibly care less about it. The moment you start talking to someone else, they may suddenly become quieter, visibly distracted, or strangely tense without explanation. They might look away far too quickly, suddenly act busy, or deliberately pretend to focus hard on something else entirely. But raw jealousy often quietly leaks through small, involuntary expressions, even when someone is desperately trying their hardest to hide it. If their entire mood visibly shifts the moment you give attention to someone else, they likely care far more than they're willing to admit. Hidden jealousy doesn't always mean possessiveness. Sometimes it simply means a quiet fear of losing their one real chance with you. Their sudden silence after seeing you with someone else may honestly say far more than their actual words ever would. Sign 6. Their text messages feel noticeably, undeniably different from the way they casually communicate with absolutely everyone else. They might type their replies carefully, delete entire messages, rewrite them completely, and overthink exactly how every single word sounds. Their responses to you may be noticeably longer, warmer, faster, or far more thoughtful than when they're talking to anyone else. They might stay awake far later than usual just waiting for your reply, all while pretending it's really no big deal. Sometimes simple messages quietly carry feelings people are still far too shy to ever say out loud face to face. If their texting energy suddenly feels softer, warmer, and far more intentional with you, pay close attention to that difference. Sign 7. Their eyes always give them away completely, even when their mouth insists on saying absolutely nothing at all. They might secretly look at you the moment you're not looking, then quickly glance away the instant you actually notice. Eye contact can feel completely different when there's real emotion quietly behind it, even if neither person says a single word. When nervousness, memory, effort, jealousy, texting, and lingering eye contact all quietly connect together, the entire pattern finally becomes undeniably clear. Sometimes someone's heart speaks quietly and powerfully through their actions, long before they're ever truly brave enough to confess it out loud.